Hey, darling. So that was the new moon in lovely Libra at the very end of Libra season as we transition straight through on the new moon waxing into Scorpio season. So the moons are really bookending the seasons at the moment, just with the way they land. So Libra, where was 28 degrees Libra in your birth chart? This is where this new moon energy is really activating that seed of the new in Libra themes and whatever that area of life represents for you. So, Libra, of course, is all about balance. It's opposite Aries, which is me, me, me. Libra is all about you, and their job is to come in and provide that balance, provide that perspective. Aries is very centered in the self, so Libra can turn around and look back. It also is associated with the seventh house, although they're different things. You can sort of compare and understand the meanings of each through that, and the seventh house is all about the other. And so is Libra. It's about relationship. It's about one-on-one relationships as the second of the three air signs, the air trilogy. So it's me and you, rather me and my thoughts, or rather than me and all of us, which is Aquarius. So what are you noticing about relationships over this new moon? What are the themes? And of course, it's not just the new moon in Libra, is it? It never is, unless it's completely unaspected. And this one has loads of aspects. It's a lot of tense aspects, actually, very challenging, which is dynamic tension, which pushes for change. So, the pain is in resistance. Let's just remember that. Venus is the ruler of Libra, so we also look at where Venus is. So this Venus is in Libra, it's in sign, it's that strength. Venus is unaspected, so it answers to no one and nothing. And that can give a couple of delineations, explanations. One being it's free, it's sort of liberated, and there's a lot of movement it can make. It doesn't have to answer to anyone. But on another hand, it could be challenging to relate and to connect in and to, find that place of expression and relativity. So let's use it for the first instance. And if you're on the second instance, there is that epidemic of loneliness and people not connecting in person. I've got to convince people not to just connect with me online. Let's just meet up in person. Let's not catch up online or on the phone. Let's meet up, if we're in the same town or nearby. And I really push for that more and more. So, because I'm aware of people being and just getting a new culture, and Libra is about connecting as much as you can face to face. It's all that eye contact, it's our energy together. So this one is opposite Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer currently in Aries. So there's something about a woundedness to do with connection and autonomy or agency and independence, taking independent action, all of those things, and relating relationships. So again, it depends what axis in your chart, your birth chart, this is falling into. So Chiron, the wounded healer, maybe you're there to help someone else. Maybe you're the one that's not, maybe you're seeing your own pain and wounding or wounded healer journey, your own finding of a mentor or watching a mentor so that you can be a mentor. Whatever that is, Chiron has themes of mentorship. It also has challenging themes of abandonment, rejection. Great, isn't it? And also, again, that, finding your mentor and finding this new community in that way, and finding how to access your agency through that mentorship. And as in AA, not that I've ever been, but I really would love to go just to see the structure that they use, because like in my book Star Power, I used AA as an example of that mentorship and menteeship relationship around healing. So, of course, the mentors are all recovered alcoholics. And the mentorship program, this is what surprised me, it actually works best for the mentor I guess because you have purpose, you have someone to care for and look out for and be responsible for. So I know for me, anyone that knows me or has been watching my chart, when that Sun Chiron opposition was exact, it's still quite close, but exact, my beautiful animal companion passed. We've been friends for 16 and a half years. That's a long, long time. And he was just the most beautiful little creature. So to me, that's like losing something that's, really bonded to me. That was a relationship. And there's studies to show all of this. So lots of grief around that. And, if there is an abandonment there, and I had to make a hardest decision of my life about the timing on this. So that happened to be the day, and I know that I did the right thing, but it's challenging. So, yeah, just look at what comes up to sort of ping you in a relationship, whether that's a close personal one, a collaboration, a partner. Libra's not just your primary partner, it's one to one. It's also about justice because that's balance and equality. It's about fairness for everyone. And a lot of people just look at relationship and beauty, but that fairness and justice is absolutely key to understanding this sign, even in terms of balance. Because beauty is about a certain harmony, isn't it? And understanding that and being able to play with and off that. So I think the golden mean ratio would be a Libran ratio. It's very balanced. It's about having two columns and having something in the center, super balanced. And then you play with that from there. The other thing is, let's look at the aspects on this one. So there's a Yod, aka the finger of God, goddess, Thor's hammer, and the hammer of Thor and the finger of fate, it's also called. So if you think about that, there's something very fated with this one, just with the sun and moon at the apex, and that has Neptune and Uranus. Neptune in Aries and Uranus in Aquarius. That's some very outer planet liberating force. It's letting go. It's artistic. It is picking up the baton for someone else that can't help themselves, And like in the American Civil War, that was very Neptune in Aries, and then Uranus in Aquarius, same thing. It's about the power of the people, and what this is coming through to that Libran Sun Moon energy, what you're planting the seeds of, is relationships that underpin all of that. A big group does rely on a lot of interpersonal network. And where are you and your relationship with all of that? How can you channel some of your energy through your relationships, or how you meet others, or how you want to be met in relationship as well? Your relationship to people that might not be sitting and looking from the same perspective as you. Also, it's also part of two T squares, not just one T square, but two, and they are the most tense aspects out of everything. So I won't go into them, but needless to say, there's a lot of challenge here. And, lovely Libra, but it's a lot. And then we go straight into Scorpio season. So that's just going to pick up on that energy, and we can go deep with it and really get stuck into it. So I'd love to hear what's going on in your life. DM me, email me, book in for a session with me, and we can discuss. So have a wonderful waxing moon cycle, happy Scorpio season, and looking forward to hearing from you.